watching Let's Chat.
You have heard us talk about the Obvious Dad Theater Company, and with good reason. Now to talk about their second play of their second season is Grace Holtz. Grace is the Associate Artistic Director for Obvious Dad. Grace, good to see you again.
Great to see you again.
Well, all right, let's recap season number one. How was it?
Season number one was wonderful. We sold 90% of all available tickets.
Wow.
I know. And now we're in season two, and we just had our first show, which I was on here and we talked about. And we did pretty well with those ticket sales. But May is a little tough month for theater, we've learned. And now we're on Brief Chronicles books 6 through 8. So.
All right, encapsulate Brief Chronicles books 6 through 8. What's all this about?
Okay, so the first thing I can say is it is hysterical. So it's a big old comedy, and it's about the relationships, which I know is a little redundant to say about theater, but it's about the mother and son relationship, a romantic relationship.
Right.
And a big part is it's the first play in Chattanooga produced by a trans playwright, Alice Borzinski.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's pretty.
All right, tell us what else makes this play kind of unique and maybe even more relevant to Chattanooga.
Okay, so this is going to be a remounting by our director, Blake Harris, which everybody likes to redo things. You get a second chance.
Sure.
But as far as Chattanooga, it represents uncelebrated voices that we usually have. It's obscure and it's experimental, something you don't really get to experience here in Chattanooga, to kind of encapsulate all of that.
What's the mission, if you will, of the Obvious Dad Theater Company?
Our mission is to celebrate bold live performances, and we want you to experience something that you've never experienced and to walk away thinking about, what does that mean about my life? How can I relate to this?
All right, you say bold live theater company. Expand on that a little bit.
Okay, so bold as in our sets are big, our music is pretty obscure, and we kind of create all of those things. We try to pick playwrights that no one has done here in Chattanooga as well. And we choose actors that are willing to kind of go the extra mile.
From previous visits, it seems like there's no nook, no cranny, no edge, no cliff that you guys won't explore with the Obvious Dad.
Correct. You said it best. Yes, yes. I want to say that.
What is the appeal that the Obvious Dad Theater Company has to you as someone who works behind the scenes and on stage as an actor?
Well, like I've said before, my mother caught me crying when I was 3 in a mirror. I think I've always loved to perform. I love to create and to perform something in front of people.
Right.
There's nothing like that chemistry that you get to experience when entertaining someone else right in front of you.
It gets to be kind of a buzz, kind of a drug, if you will.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. We call it a rehearsal high. It's after you get out of rehearsal, you're just jittery and ready to go.
The endorphins start flying, and
there it is.
I know a lot of the folks who are associated with your company and others that you called it the rehearsal high. When they get through with the rehearsal, they're constantly thinking, what could I have done to make that scene pop a little bit more? Is that a common assessment for you?
Oh, absolutely. And so when you're going over your lines and you're rehearsing on your own and you're trying to kind of get those actions down and you're blocking from your director, so when you get to rehearse by yourself, going through all of those things, and how can I make this different? How can I impress the director this time?
All right, give us the particulars. When does the curtain lift on the show?
It opens this weekend, Friday at 7:30, and it's still going to be at the UTC Fine Arts. We get to work with them by using their volunteers, and it closes the 17th. So it's Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. and every Sunday we have a matinee at 2:30 p.m.
Grace Holtz, we got to run. We hope you will come back and join us here over the coming weeks and let us know how this particular show worked out, and we'll preview the next one as well. Find out more by checking out obviousdad.com. That's obviousdad.com. When we come back, C. Mark and John Mark, Warren and Griffin next.